Welcome back to another installment of the Warheads broadcast. I'm with my partner,
I'm Roscoe. What's up?
and my name is Apocalypto Joe. And as usual, we're going in on these topics. And today we have something on deck dealing with the commander in chief. And I just let the music tell the story. I think y'all get the picture.
Yeah, no, I think they get the gist.
They get the gist. So what we have right here going on with Trump, in my opinion, this is Revenge of the Sith, episode 3, all over again. So right now, Trump is in the process of executing 5 people, 4 of which are black men, melanated men. But I'll go into the story. It says Brandon Bernard, 40 years old. He was 18 when he was allegedly accused of killing a young white couple. During his trial, his attorney didn't even make any opening statements. At the penalty stage, they didn't even call any witnesses. Of his 12 jurors, all but one was white. And now 5 of those jurors think that Bernard should not be executed. Even one of the opposing U.S. assistant attorneys said that it would be a terrible stain on the nation's honor if Brandon was executed. Alfred Breschow is set to be executed on December 11th. Lisa Montgomery is set to be executed on January 12th. She's the first woman set to be executed in nearly 70 years. The Trump administration has rejected her request for a reprieve at this time. Corey Johnson is set to be executed on January 14th. According to Johnson's attorney, he has an intelligence quotient or an IQ of 69, which is under the standard of which the Supreme Court uses to determine if an execution is deemed as cruel and unusual punishment. Dustin Higgs is set to be executed on January 15th, which is MLK's birthday. Let's see, this man was sentenced for his role in the murder of 3 women, even though he didn't kill any of them under the law of parties theory, which states that a person can be criminally responsible for the actions of another in certain circumstances. In an attempt to carry out a conspiracy to commit one felony, another felon is committed by one of the conspirators where all conspirators are guilty of the felony who actually committed the crime, even though no intent to commit the crime was going on at the time. So, Rodney, I want to ask you, what's your take on this whole thing going on with Trump?
I think it's quite the exit that he's making for one. Mic drop. That's all I can think of. Lord Sidious is. I think you painted the perfect picture with this guy, but I think this is about symbolism. I think that he definitely, like you said, he wants to go out with a bang. He wants to paint a picture and leave a mark. As he leaves office, his legacy as the POTUS, is it? But
POS, the POTUS.
Yeah. But no, this guy, he doesn't shock me. But you pretty much covered all the bases with it. I think that the people that were chosen in this process, I think some of these cases are they're kind of wrapped around some kind of questionable circumstances. Um, you got the one. You got the one guy. I guess he had the situation where he didn't even commit the crime, yet he's gonna be sentenced to death. So yeah, I think it's a despicable move by this guy. You got the one lady in there as we looking at the picture, Lisa Montgomery. I'm sorry, but I think she's dealing with some mental health issues. So
Yeah.
that's another thing. But yeah, the the people that he selects, that's one thing. But just a despicable move and just kind of a lynch party that this guy is having, and that's kind of what I'm seeing.
I would have to agree. You know, I've never heard of a lame duck president going this far in his last month as
Yeah,
POS. I mean POTUS. That's
yeah,
POTUS.
yeah.
Excuse
No,
the faux pas.
no, we're gonna go with the POS from now on.
The head POS in charge. But anyway, I've
Yeah,
never seen a president go this far to make such a grand exit and a point. So many things to be desired with something like this, as far as justice and allowing the system to work the way it's supposed to work.
mm,
Me personally, I think this is a dog whistle to his base, letting them know that he's still one of them,
definitely.
that on his way out, he's going to leave with shock and awe. I know they don't sit up here and put people in the electric chair anymore.
Right.
The shock and awe is an intentional pun,
Yeah.
you know. And so this is just letting me know that, 2020 has been a horrible year. We've been in some dark times for a minute, but 2020 is like the cherry on top of the sundae, the ice cream sundae.
It has been.
Yes,
It
it
has
has
been.
been. It has been. And so when I think of something like this, I just implore everyone, do your research on something like this. I'm not telling you to be involved with the voting process. My opinion about politicians is neither here nor there at this point, but the taking of human life when it's unjust and uncalled for people who have been and are serving their time, where due process is not even allowed to be followed all the way through the Court of Appeals, whatever the case may be. He's taken it upon himself, in my opinion, in my estimation, and this could just be conjecture. So don't try to hold me to some high standard just because of my opinion.
Yeah. Don't say the warhead said that shit.
Right. I do think he's dog whistling. I really do. And I'm not going to pull that particular punch. So, with that being said, did you have any closing statements about the POS? I mean, the POTUS. I'm sorry.
No, you covered all the bases, man. Like you said, despicable act by a despicable person. That's pretty much all I could say about that. I have nothing really to add to this because I'm not shocked by any of this stuff, to really be honest. It's quite the statement, quite the exclamation point, if you will, but one that I'm not shocked by because we are talking about the person that we're talking about, that being Sidious Trump.
Word. As we sign out, I want to give a shout out to Justice, because justice needs to reign supreme
Yes,
in this
indeed.
land that we call the land of the free and the home of the brave.
hmm
What about you, man?
No, I just want to end by just giving a shout out to my girl Pokey Poo. She wanted me to give her a shout out, so what's up? Love you. My man Big House. My man Trillville Trey. California to Minnesota stand up always, and That's pretty much it for right now.
All right. Warheads out.
Yes, indeed.